I want to show you here the I-cord edge, which I think is a beautiful edge treatment for any exposed edge. In this case, it's a scarf. I've added the I-cord edging to both sides of the scarf. It looks like a fancy hem treatment. You can see it on the right side here and the wrong side. It wraps completely around the edge and makes for a beautiful finished treatment. Looks very difficult, like you've stitched on this hem, and in fact, it's very easy to work. So let's show you how to work it now. This pattern is the Intercept pattern. It's available on the website for free, complimentary pattern, so I hope you check it out. In this case, I've chosen to make the I-cord edge striped. You could do it in a solid, either one color or the other, and I'll show you that in just a moment. But let's get down to how to work this I-cord edge. In order to have the I-cord edge, I've added 3 stitches to my stitch pattern, to my scarf pattern here, on each side. So 3 extra stitches added on each side. To start, I'm going to make sure that I'm always picking up the next color to work from underneath the last color that I worked. So by doing this, you're going to get a nearly invisible twist right on this side of the edge of the scarf. So again, picking up the next color from underneath the last color worked, I'm simply going to knit the first 3 stitches in my new color. Now I'm going to continue to work across the row in my stitch pattern as established, so I'll see you at the end of the row. So here I am coming again to the end of my row. My stitch pattern ends with a slip stitch, slipping the main color blue stitch here. Now I'm going to bring the working yarn to the front, and instead of working those last 3 stitches, I'm simply going to slip them with the working yarn in front. I'm going to turn my work and begin to work back as in a typical mosaic with the same color of yarn. Now I'm just going to knit those first 3 stitches. A little slippery there. And again, that's all there is to it. I'm just going to knit the first 3 stitches of every row and slip the last 3 stitches of every row with the yarn in front. So let me work across this row again, and I'll show you that last part one more time. Here I am again, finishing up this second row of my contrast color in this stitch pattern. And again, I'm going to, per the stitch pattern, I'm going to end by slipping this last stitch in my stitch pattern. And now I've got my 3 I-cord edges. Since I'm already with my working yarn in the front, I'm just simply going to slip those 3 stitches. Turn my work, and now I'm ready to pick up the main color and begin to work across the next row in the pattern with the main color. And again, the important thing to remember here is to simply pick up the new color from underneath the color that you just finished with and begin to work. So I'm going to always be knitting the first 3 stitches of each row and slipping the last 3 stitches with the working yarn in front.